วัสดีค่ะ welcome to Controversy, and today host is me, Tulip, and we have Bo Palada, and then we have Pupe with us today filling in for Golf. Golf is kind of
Yes, I'm a sub today.
sick.
Golf will be back next week.
Golf
don't
is
worry.
sick of me, and she's no, I'm just kidding. We wish her well, and she's get better soon in time for next episode.
Yes.
So first story we have, first story we have today is by Bo.
Yes.
Italy hosts its first divorce fair.
It's a divorce fair.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a divorce fair. Okay, what's the deal with divorce fair?
Well, it's the first divorce fair that they have in Italy.
And that's the end of the story. And now we'll
Okay, let me fill in the details. Let me fill in the details.
Is it in the first in the world, or is it just in Italy?
I think it's the first in Milan.
Wow.
They say here that Italy is hosting its first divorce fair, offering services, for example, such as life coaching, beauty advices, and divorce planning, anti-stalking help,
How about
Anti-stalking help.
Anti-stalking.
and also the new
Oh,
look tips.
stalking.
Yeah.
Right,
Interesting,
that's
right?
That's kind of important though.
I think it's a very interesting fair
It's like-
because it's like a one-stop fair. You have everything, all in one. You can
What if you're looking for a new partner, you just want
and
to
you go to the divorce fair.
Yeah, fetching someone just divorce.
I don't know. I think that would be
never thought
a
of
sort
that.
of bad choice sometimes, because usually these people already have issues. They have emotional ties,
Oh, they're
and they
already
will have
miserable.
to, they have to go through a process before they're ready to be with someone, right?
Well, but you can catch what's it called?
We're not gonna see her there.
The rebound thing.
No, but the thing is, I was thinking, it is kind of sad that you have this sort of thing when, nowadays divorces
kind of
are
exhibition?
so common now.
Yeah,
Um,
it's the first. It's true, but I also agree that it actually kind of reflects what our society or what the whole world is thinking at the moment, seeing as divorce is something that's totally normal and very acceptable. And you know what? Maybe we should just have a fair for it for other people to come and. I just think that some people would think that it's kind of like encouraging for people
well,
to.
no,
I
I think it's a
think-
reflection of
Okay,
society.
that's only my view. Only
No,
one
I'm
view.
just saying. I think it's a really sad reflection of society that more and more couples are breaking. I think it's because life nowadays is just more complicated than before. The mother is not just a housewife; she's a career woman. She's a mother, and she also has to have some sort of intimate relationship with the father.
And all this temptation outside the house.
yes.
What temptation?
Oh come
No,
on!
I mean,
Let's
you
just
go
be real
like
with it,
just
right?
let's say finish work, you go social drinking, social hanging out. There's a
Yeah.
chance you will meet some other people. You will be, I
have
don't know,
the spark
tempted.
split,
Yeah,
right?
you have a
Yes.
spark, and
Yes,
it
and-
doesn't matter what the other person think, and it does matter how much you take that little thought you have that maybe you want to have a fling with this person. How far would you go with that little feeling you have?
It's true, and nowadays sometimes perhaps this culture or the feeling is that you should just enjoy life without any thinking of the consequences of
But
your family.
I'm not saying this gonna make divorce like increase because
no.
Yeah, do you think? Yeah, that's the main question I wanted to ask you girls as well. Do you think that the divorce fair that's going out there, this is the first year, and I'm sure that for the next years they're going to have it as well. And it's not only in Italy; they have it in the United States, and other countries are going to adapt it as well. Do you think that it would have, an effect on the younger generation? What are they going to think about marriage and all that
You
stuff?
know what?
Even
If
if
you
you didn't-
stay together and it's not happy, if you're yelling at others every day and your kids
Yes.
have to bear that, I think you better just separate it and get it over with and move on with your life while you have to like stay suffering. And when you stay as a unit, you have to be happy together. If you like live in the same house, you're yelling at each other every day, you throw things at each other, you hurt each other. I think it's better just split and try
Work
to
things
move
out,
on.
right?
You
Right.
even if it wasn't a fair, the children will already know that in
Yeah,
the
it's
society
already
that they
there.
live.
It's like it's already
This
there.
is something to serve what's happening.
Yeah, but it is sad, and hopefully it's not going to become too much commercialized. Like, where it's like, oh, don't worry, if you marry, you can always go to the divorce fair if you don't think it's going to work out. I mean, I hope people don't think that lightly, and hopefully couples will think more about getting into a relationship and actually into a marriage, because
Right.
a marriage often is very much romanticized.
Right,
A lot
right,
of people
true.
say once you get hitched, everything's going to be happy, dandy.
Happy endings.
But when you get married with someone, you have to realize that you are getting yourself into a relationship for the rest of your life. This person is not just a hottie. This person has to be with you through the good times and the bad times. And that is, you know, if you ever are able to find that someone, you are very blessed. But for now, I mean, I hope couples don't take it too lightly. You know.
Well, Mary, it's a big deal.
sad.
There's a reason that we all still single people.
Okay,
Let's try.
we just wanted to put that out there.
I mean,
Lovely.
it's a good thing for people just, you know, to think about anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't
Oh,
move
come
away
on,
from that
people.
idea, but okay.
No, I know it's serious. I mean, and I think it's good that they have this, what's it called, anti-stalking service.
Yeah, they have the anti-stalking help. They have the divorce planning. They have
New look.
coaches. Yeah, the new look tips. Basically, after you divorce, maybe you know,
Most
you
of the
feel
time you, like,
miserable.
go
Just make a
trembling
makeover.
down.
You
I
know.
think it's a very good thing that they should also maybe branch out for people who have breakups.
Right.
I mean, this is good. I mean, I've had friends who have problems with stalking or whatever, you know.
Oh,
You
yeah?
should, you know, extend those things to like not only marriages, but, you know, relationships.
I see. Interesting. Well, maybe it could
Okay.
actually add on to the economy.
So it's not like just divorce, maybe it move on to separate fair.
the separation
The
fair.
breakup,
The breakup fair.
Breakup.
not just divorce fair.
Well, I mean,
And what
come
would
on.
they have
The
in
thing
that
is,
fair?
At least
how are you
people,
supposed to get rid of this person?
What is
how are you supposed to stop
what
this?
is the softest way to break up?
well, the thing
What would
is-
you do if you get a phone call for the
For the
other
separation?
for the other girl or the other man of your spouse and said, this, get the help away from him or her.
Well, I think that the more support we have in society for people, so that they know that they're not alone, the better. Because
Right.
a lot of people I know struggle in their own individual conflicts, and sometimes they end up having problems. So, I mean, society should cater to it. So, yeah, it's a good thing. No?
Yes, I say it's
I mean,
a good thing.
yeah.
Nobody
So,
say it's a bad thing. I say it's a good thing.
well, maybe we're going to have something like that in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, before we go to break, you guys drink Pepsi
No.
All the time.
all the time?
Sometimes then.
I like Coke.
I actually stopped for a
Well,
while.
anyway,
already.
Pepsi Cola, they have all these different flavors all around the world. Sometimes it's limited release, and I found some interesting flavor on the internet. Let's see if you ever say this, producer.
Waiting
have
for the
some
Pepsi?
Pictures?
The
of
flavors?
these Pepsi flavors.
How many are there? How many are
That
there?
is called Azuki. Azuki is released in Japan for a limited edition.
Okay.
And
What's it
Azuki,
made
it's actually, when I first saw it, I feel like it's another kind of red bean. You know, if you go to like tea shop in Thailand, you order Azuki tea, it will come like with red bean. And this one is Blue Hawaiian. Blue Hawaiian is,
Oh, I know. It's like a kind of like a flavored soda.
yes,
Yeah.
it's flavored soda. Blue Hawaiian, they said it's a very bizarre flavor.
Bizarre flavor.
I've
Ice
had-
cucumber.
Is it kind of like Italian soda?
It's flavored with lemon and pineapple.
Is it kind of like an Italian soda thing that they're doing here? Because
but
I
it's
tasted
Pepsi
like-
because it's high carbonated more than Italian soda, I think. That one is cucumber.
Ew.
The
That
other
one's
one,
retro.
right?
Retro
What's
will be
retro?
more like original, a little more raw flavor. Instead of corn syrup, it will be other kind of the old kind of syrup.
Okay, and
Is
this
it
is
healthy or not healthy?
Samba. What about
it
Samba?
will be more natural cola nut extract for flavoring and a strong carbonation.
Wow.
These are all very interesting. Why don't we see any of these in
Because
Thailand?
it's most of them
Limited
are
edition?
limited edition. Like Shiso or Azuki is limited in Japan. Retro limited in Mexico. Some people said it's resin-like flavor. This one is the latest one, Balboa.
You know what? Maybe they should have the tom yum flavor. That's just for Thailand. I don't know. Can you okay just or tamarind or something? Something that you know says something about
tamarind,
Thailand.
They have tamarind
They
flavor.
do? See? I'm not that weird.
No, actually, the latest one, the Bubble one, that's supposed to be the newest one that will release this month. It will have some tamarind flavor, but they're not saying that it will be some tamarind extract, but it will be weird. You know, there's some flavor that they said it just tastes like getting hit by a liquid car crash in the bottle.
A liquid car
The
crash.
shiso flavor
You know,
The same cheese so that they make soup.
concerning
They just use it.
is is it healthy? I mean, I think one sip is okay, but if you drink too much, I don't know. I mean, like that one about, you know, going back retro, having something more raw. I'm
Right.
just thinking, back then, did they actually?
Or ice cucumber.
Hold
Think
on,
about
there's a reason
goes into
why
your
it's
stomach.
limited because they don't want lots of people to have too much of it anyway, so it's limited.
They just
That's why, right?
want to keep you curious.
Yeah.
They just want to keep
They're
you
just
curious.
like, you know what? The
thing.
moment passed.
Despite
It's
the
once in a
flavor.
lifetime, right? And you passed it already. That's why it's limited.
Well, and if you
Very
know any
unique.
more weirder flavor of any drink or soda, just email us. Kiratikon@tanetwork.tv. Right now, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more interesting stuff. Sit.